friends, welcome again and thanks for joining me on today's job, and that will be making these alphabetical keychains. We will be doing these in 3 steps: making black frames, designing black frames, and finishing off design frames. So these are the frames which I have already finished, which are ready to use as a keychains. Okay, and these are the black frames on which we will be doing designing, many of them. But now I will show you how I made these black frames. So for that we need a mold. Obviously I have mixed some epoxy, and now I will be adding some dye on it, and I will mixing it thoroughly, very thoroughly, because I don't want any imperfections left. Okay, so now let us add this resin in the molds. I will be selecting only few words. So let us take G, and then I think I'll take okay, let me see E, because I have to give it to someone, and then one more, okay, N. So 3 words I have taken, and let us keep it and help them to dry. Let us keep it overnight. So it's a second day and my words are completely cured now. Yes, they are hard. And I have taken 2 golden words also last night. The reason was the other words above are on the black base. I wanted to do the same experiment on the golden base, which I will show you in the end if it works. So now let's take out. So I have collected the 6 words randomly, because my this resin lamp, epoxy lamp, this can adjust only 6 words at a time. It is a UV resin lamp. I have not brought it from outside. I'll tell you about it. I took these 3 lights from a mobile shop, and I bought some old chargers, and I fixed this combination on a potty seat. This is a kid's potty seat. You heard it right, potty seat. My daughter's potty seat, and it was kept in a store. I cleaned it. I made it a UV resin lamp. Isn't it exciting? Yeah, it is, and it is working really very well, I can tell you. So now we will mix dishwasher in water and mix it very nicely so as to make bubbles, right? And now it's the time for the UV resin. This is a special resin. It becomes hard on coming contact with the UV light, and likely we will spread it properly on some parts of the world. I mostly use 40% of the area with the UV resin, and 60% I keep empty. It's your choice when you will make it. So use it properly and be creative. Try to put it in the area you want to. So I am putting it with the nozzle above on everywhere I can, right? And now I will be using a toothpick. Yeah, because it is very sharp at the end. I will be using toothpick to spread it simultaneously on each and every corner where I wanted it to be. Okay, you can see how difficult task it is, because the word is slipping from hand again and again. Because if the resin will go down, it will become hard on the side surface. So like this we have to spread it evenly on all the areas. Always remember, epoxy is self-leveling, so don't be harsh on adjusting the levels. So now let's start with my favorite part. So now I have taken the lamp, I have switched it on, I am adjusting the words at a safe distance, and I have also put a white paper below it so that table is not getting filled with epoxy. And now I am again making bubbles in the cup, because bubbles are the main part in this step. So likewise I have made the bubbles, and now I will be taking a wooden spoon and picking up the bubbles and adding it on the words. So as soon as you add the word on the bubbles and put it inside the lamp and go for the second word, just keep doing it as fast as you can, but the bubbles should neither be too big nor too small. Again we'll go for the second word, keep it inside make bubbles again. You can use a straw to make them, and I think I'll add more of the soap dish and it will be making the more bubbles. I'll add on the M, and again let me keep it inside the lamp. You can see it will adjust only 6 words. Let's go with H. Right, again inside, 2 are left, making more bubbles. It is the play of bubbles only. If the bubbles are too less, your words will not look good at the end. You have to fill the word with bubbles like what you saw right now. The last word, mix it again, make more bubbles and add it on the K. It is very difficult right now to make bubbles. I don't know why. So the last word gone inside, and now what I have to do is I will make more bubbles. I lift up the lamp and I will add more bubble on the words because I think the bubbles will be gone till now. So usually I add bubbles 2 to 3 times. See, the bubbles are absent on the above words, so I will be adding them again as fast as I can, because the resin will be hard when it will come in contact with the UV light, so you have to do it very fast. Okay, again I am waiting. This video is running very fast, so you might not learn about the time. So now let's see the result. Okay, one by one. The word A. Okay, that is looking pretty good to me. You might not be able to see the pebble appearance because the words are black and the appearance is also black. Little bit is flowing down. It's okay. When it will get dry, then I can remove them. It is fine. Then the K is also good. Right, I'm happy with S also. Other words are also good. So let us keep them to dry today and we will come back tomorrow and do the coloring. So let's start. This is the mica powder with which I am coloring, and this is the earbuds. So I will be taking one color at a time. I will not be mixing colors. So take one color, dip it in it, this earbud, and apply it on the areas you want to. So I will be using this color in only one part of the word, not on all, because I will be making a dual shade. So like this, we have to color the pebble appearance only, not the plain part, right? And make it sure that the color goes deep in the part, deep in the crypts, you can say. So like that we will color each and every word, and now I'm using the other color here like this. So I hope you got how I am coloring these things, right? So let me complete all the words now. I know I'm doing very fast. Actually, I'm not doing it very fast. The video is running fast. Now this is the third color I'm using. It's not that tough job. It's only the color combination which you have to choose on your own. These mica powders, they are available on Amazon. I will be sharing the link in the description. You can buy it from there if you want to. So here we need this golden glass liner. So remove the top dry part, and now we will line the borders of the pebble appearance. Look how I am doing it. Only the borders, because the inside one is the raised part and the inner one is the plain part, the simple part. So do it on the borders only. This is how I completed this word, and now I will be showing you the other words in a high speed. So only the borders, remember, only the borders. And after completing it, we will keep it to dry for a day. So now the next day, all the lining and everything is dry, and today we have to cover the plain part with the black epoxy. So I have taken lot of dye in it. I have made it super black, and with the help of a syringe I will add the drops of the resin on the plain part. So after adding the drops, I will spread it with the toothpick because it is very sharp and it will help me to cover the areas only which I want. So keep on cleaning it again and again and try to do it very slowly. This video is a little bit fast, but you should do it slowly and steadily. And the same way complete all the words. You can use a dropper also instead of syringe, but it's your choice. So I will show you in fast speed how I completed rest of my words. And yes, remember one thing, that dropping of a resin on the paper is not allowed at all. If you do that, clean it immediately, because if you leave it overnight, the next day you will find your word pasted on this white sheet, and that will not be good for you. So finally, the final step. Here we will be covering the words with the clear resin today. Remember that all these words are uneven today. They are not a flat surface. Okay, some are higher, some are lower. So for that I have already mixed the resin 5 minutes before, because it will become a jelly like till now, because the more is the viscosity, less it will tend to fall. So now we will be taking a mold and we will be adjusting the words. Why I am taking the mold is, if it will flow, it will flow in the mold only, not on the background, because if it will flow on the background, your words will stick to the background, not on the mold. So with the help of a medical syringe, we will take the resin, clean it, and then we will be adding the resin on the one by one on each word. Okay, like this. So again, I told you it is jelly like, so you can distribute it with the help of a syringe only. Yes, you can use a toothpick sometimes, but you can do it with syringe also. So do it nicely, properly, and try to cover all the words with the resin and try to make an even surface, so that when you give it to somebody, it should look like a proper finished product. Again, I am telling you, after adding this resin, we have to make sure that everything is leveled. So let us complete all the words, and then again I will show you the final thing. So it's a 10x speed to show you how I finished the last part. See how I am doing it with the medical syringe and slowly and steadily releasing the resin on the alphabets. This is because I have to level it properly. I am repeatedly saying leveling is most important. Though epoxy is self-leveling, but here two things are there. The words are not leveled, plus the viscosity of the resin is very high. So it is not self-leveling right now. So let us keep it and watch it again. So right now it is the final thing. The beautiful words coming out, which are ready to become the keychains, ready to be hanged till death. So friends, thank you so much for watching this part. Please do the needful before you skip to some other video. Thank you so much and have a very, very, very good day. Thank you.
Hi, I am Minaya Handa. Please like, share and subscribe to my Papa's video. Thank you.